Hi there, thanks for tuning in. I'm Daniel Patterson and this is everything that's happening in your neighbourhood for the month of August. Well, it's great to see that winter's now behind us and we've moved into our prime spring selling season. So let's just see how your neighbourhood performed over the past month. Shifting over to Drummoyne. So the 2847 postcode recorded 11 sales over the past month. Now what was interesting is that's fairly average for what that market has actually been doing for the course of 2019. However, shifting over to the 2046 region, now this area itself seems to be turning over a stack of property. 30 properties were sold in that core market area and they really did range between really expensive homes all the way down to a number of unit sales. So it's showing that the market across all price points seems to be performing still really strong. So there's been a lot of talk around interest rates. Now, as we know, they're down to 1%, which is actually a historic low. In addition to that, there's also been a little bit of conversation about what's happening in our economy. Now, there has been a lot of talk about the gross domestic product and how that's been performing recently, and there even has been the word recession flagged in a number of news outlets, especially in the past week. So what does that mean for us all moving forward? Well, we're in spring, which is our prime selling season for the 2019 period. We've noticed that there hasn't been that much property come on the market, which has been to the surprise of us and many agents around there in the area. Also to that, it's been to frustration from many buyers. What we've seen also is that whatever's on the market is essentially sold really well, mainly because buyers are essentially starved for options. However, this may change. We're a little bit cautious about what's happening moving forward, because if there is a whole lot of property that comes on the market later than, say, for example, September and possibly in October and November, then what we might find is that the dynamic could shift in the marketplace where a buyer would only have a small number of properties to look at, essentially has now a plethora of homes that they can choose from, and therefore their eagerness to pursue those properties at the premium price point could be diluted. So here at Combination, what we think and feel is probably that spring's going to happen really late this year. We expect that the majority of the property will probably come on the market in October, and that should be quite strong and stable all the way through till Christmas. We'll monitor these figures very closely and also look forward to recording a number of sales and coming back to you on that over the next coming months all the way up until Christmas time. Thanks very much for tuning in and watching. My name is Daniel Patterson and we look forward to seeing you next month.